Hi everyone, Sean here. Going to give you a quick morning pranayama class. What you're going to need is a bolster or a firm couch cushion for your back. And I would like you also to get a couple blankets. So one of those blankets, you could also get by with a pillow. One of those blankets is going to be for your head. The other blanket, you're going to actually roll up and make almost like a little bit of a rolled wedge. So you see that I roll that up and I place it just in front, and I'm going to just push on it because I want to kind of flatten that out so that it's a nice kind of wedge surface, and this is going to touch our low back as we transition our shoulders and ribs up on top. Now, in pranayama classes, it can be taught as the breath control, which techniques in a way are kind of controlling the breath, but I want this morning practice to be about regulating the breath, making it even and calm and steady, expansive without any tension in your body. So if you're doing any of these practices, it doesn't feel comfortable, it's making you feel anxious, just enjoy the posture and work on breathing calmly through your nose. With that being said, let's just lay down, and I'm going to instruct you through a couple really simple breathing practices to start your day, or you could do this at any time in your day and you'd still have a very nice experience. So sit in front of the little wedge roll that you made, roll the buttocks under, have the hands behind you, and go back until your back touches, and then go all the way over. See if you could tuck your shoulders under as best as possible when you lay down. And then take your hands and just pull that blanket nice and close into the back of the head. If you feel your head is going back, you might even need to fold it again. You want to have a nice length in the back of the neck, and the face should be relaxed and the throat relaxed. Now, one more time, everyone bend your elbows like a cobra pose. So elbows down, palms to the ceiling, and push your shoulder blades into the bolster. Tuck them under, reach your elbows forward. So you're trying to get the chest to roll over top of your shoulder blades. So you get this nice open rib cage. You can lay your hands down on the floor, palms up, and then slide your legs out. We want this to be like an exaggerated Shavasana-like position. Now just double check, making any little adjustments you might need, and close your eyes. You could simply breathe in and out through your nose in a relaxed way. The first idea is just finding what's called ujjayi breath, and that's just done by restricting the breath as it moves over the soft palate and into the back of the throat. It's almost like the sound of the ocean, or like if you were to fog a mirror with your breath, or clean your sunglasses, that sound. You do that, but you do it while breathing through your nose. So let's just see if we could find that. And you don't have to make it loud. It's a very soft and relaxing process. So see if you could find your ujjayi breath. Now, once you've got acquainted with that sound of your breath in and out, I want you to see if you could make your inhales and your exhales about the same length. So that ujjayi is like a valve where you can control the flow, how quickly the breath goes in when you inhale. And then on the exhale, you can control how fast the breath goes out, right? Regulating the flow or rate at with the breath comes and goes. And just enjoy that evenness of your inhales and exhales, kind of matching the length between them. Now, the next time you exhale, I want you to really let your belly go, and try not to push the belly out when you breathe. So when the exhale, you soften your belly, and the inhale, you're just breathing and not pushing the belly out. And I'm going to add a few more detailed layers onto this really simple ujjayi breathing in Shavasana. So of course, we're feeling the abdominals relax on the exhale. The next time you inhale, try to breathe backwards, like you were breathing into the bolster, into your low back on your inhale. So let's just try that together. The next time you do Ujjayi, exhale, let the breath go, soften the belly. And when you start your inhale, try to breathe into the back. And of course the breath lifts up, and I'm going to talk about where it lifts to next. So again, exhale, let your breath go. And then now notice when you inhale, breathe into the back body, spread your ribs out to the sides, and notice how the breath lifts up to the chest at the end. And then right away you go right back down, exhaling, softening the belly. So inhale, try to move the breath back, lift your ribs, lift the chest, and then exhale and calm your body, relax. So we'll keep going like that for another minute or so, and it should almost feel like your breath is moving diagonally on the inhale. So there's a direction that the breath moves from your low back, your rib cage, up to your chest, throat area, and then softens back down. You could even go a step further on the exhale, let your hips even settle down, pelvis heavy, and then inhale, low back, spread the ribs wide, lift the chest up, and then exhale, relax. So we're getting acquainted with this inner space, keeping it calm. And then when you're ready, just finish your last exhale in Ujjayi. And just breathe normally in and out through your nose. So you can let go of any technique. Just breathe naturally. And during any pranayama, you can always breathe in a calm and steady fashion. Okay, you don't always have to keep up with the technique if you're feeling tired or you kind of miss a step or feel like you're lost a little bit. Come back and breathe normally through your nose, and then you can always catch back up. Next technique we're going to try is called Viloma Pranayama, or the breath and stage pranayama. So we're going to do 3-part inhalation. And if you just lay down and kind of feel your body, right, and take the next inhale, how we breathe into the low back and then spread the ribs wide and then finished up in the chest, we're going to divide our body into those 3 little segments. So the waist and the low back is segment 1. The rib cage is segment 2. And then the upper part of your chest, kind of on the very top, up close to your throat, that's segment 3. And just so we're all very clear, take your fingertips and touch the sides of the waist. Feel them and soften the belly. And on your next inhale, see if you could breathe gently into your fingertips. And then exhale. Slide your hands and your fingertips up to the sides of your ribs, so in the bulk of your trunk, the rib cage, and then try to inhale and spread out into your ribs. Maybe try that one again. You can get some nice movement when you feel your skin, feel the body. So take a smooth inhale into your fingers. Exhale, come up, come down. Lastly, put your fingers right on top of your collarbone, right under your collarbones, up in that very top part of your chest, and then take a smooth inhale, trying to puff that upper part of your chest up. So getting a little bit of a lift there. Awesome. So those are the 3 stages, and I'm going to talk you through the 3-stage breath. So bring your arms back like Shavasana. Maybe retuck the shoulders, right? So we've been here a good 5 minutes already, so make sure your chest isn't dropping. Retuck the shoulders, relax the belly. Right? You can breathe normally through your nose to start, and we're all going to cue our breath together. So take a smooth inhale through your nose, and then on the exhale, let all your breath go. Let's do that one more time so we can be very relaxed. So inhaling, and then through the nose, exhaling. Now we could start our 3-stage breath. First stage, try to sip a little bit of breath into your back and sides. Pause. And then spread the breath into your ribs. Pause. And then lastly, take an inhale up into the chest, right where your fingertips just were. And then enjoy a nice, smooth, long exhalation. Let all the breath out, go, soften your belly. And in between rounds, just breathe naturally. So just breathe in and out through your nose. And now when you're ready, we'll try it again. So on your exhale, let all the breath out. First stage, inhale into your waist and low back. Pause. Inhale, spread your ribs out to the sides. Pause. Inhale into your upper chest and collarbones. Exhale, let all the breath go. Come all the way down. Nice, long, smooth exhale, and then breathe normally, naturally through your nose. Now we can maybe try to take a little bit more. As long as it's still comfortable practice for you, you don't feel like you're doing too much, you could try to kind of increase how much we take at each stage. So when you exhale, let all the breath go. Staying calm, relaxed. Inhale, spread the waist and low back. Pause. Inhale, spread your ribs out to the sides. Widen your body and pause. Inhale, lift the very top part of your chest, feeling this big expanded balloon lifting up. And then in one exhale, let all your breath go. No tension, soft, long, smooth exhale. At the bottom, come to a natural breath and take at least 2 rounds of breath. Relaxed breathing in and out through the nose, just normal breathing. Making sure you're calm and present, free from tension before we start the next round. So when ready, you could exhale, let all your breath go. And then inhale, spread the low back, pause. Inhale, widen your rib cage. So where your fingertips were on the side, spread yourself out, pause. Lastly, inhale, sip the breath all the way up into your chest. And then exhale, let all the breath go. Let everything go quietly, long exhalation. And then you can breathe normally. So this 3-stage inhalation is very uplifting, especially to start our day or to gain some energy. And the exhale is the balancing, right? It keeps us grounded and steady. So we'll do 2 more rounds, and I want to see if you could really feel a movement of your inner body. So this inner space, this inner awareness, that it has this openness and settledness and calmness while we're doing the breathing technique. So when you're ready, finish your next exhalation. Inhale, spread the low back and the waist. Pause. Inhale, spread the mid-waist, the mid-ribs, the front ribs, the back ribs, and pause. Inhale, lift and puff the very top of your chest, the very upper space of your torso. Lift it, spread it, and then in one exhalation, a smooth exhale. Let all the breath go all the way down, following where your mind goes, where your awareness goes, and then breathe normally in and out through your nose. And now we'll finish our last round. Let your exhale complete. And then we start Viloma. So inhale, waistline, low back. Pause, relax. Inhale into your ribs, spread wide. Pause, relax. Inhale all the way up into your chest. Puff, lift, open, expand, relax. And settle your exhale. Smooth, long, generous exhale, letting all the breath go. And now just come to a natural breath in and out through your nose. So after pranayama, if there's time for shavasana, it's always nice to do a shavasana. If you have time in your day now, you could just stay in this position. If you need to come out and lay flat, you could do that. If you have to go on with your day, you could roll over to your side and push yourself up. Take a seat that's comfortable for you and bring your hands together to the center of the chest. And just give thanks for this small amount of time that we've taken to balance the inner energy of our body, to balance our nerves, to feel settled yet open and expansive and receptive, and hopefully finding some yoga in this pranayama practice today. So thank you guys so much for joining, and I hope you enjoy. Namaste.